So I want to talk to you about flow, the idea of flow. I think everybody has experienced some version of flow in their life, probably many times. Maybe it's when you're playing the perfect golf game and your swing just can't be wrong. Maybe you're a musician and you're playing your guitar, the chords just seem to roll right off your fingers. Maybe it's just being with your family on a Sunday and a warm day, and you're just hanging out with your family and everything's just working perfectly. People are smiling, giggling, and everything's just as it should be. So this idea of flow, I think, is available to us more often than we think. And what I have found is that there's just a couple of key things that we can focus on to increase the chances of us being in flow. The idea that things can just happen for us as we continue down our path. Now, when I say flow, I'm not saying just sit Indian style, in the middle of the room and go, I'm in flow and everything wonderful is going to happen in my life. No. You have to go do things, right? You set a goal. A goal is like a compelling vision. We set a compelling vision towards something. But if we really want to flow towards that outcome, it's actually important you don't get over-focused on getting there. You remember, it's a reference point, it's where you're going, but you trust that that's where you're going to go. So you don't force the outcome. If you force the outcome, what I found is you create more conflict, more anxiety, more stress, and it actually slows the entire process down. So if we can just set that goal, that compelling vision, that destination in the beginning, and then focus on what we are for that represents that destination. So why do we want that destination? What are all the good things that are going to happen because of that destination? Not what we're against. You see, if we focus on what we're against, all the things that are happening to us that we see maybe are slowing us down, or that we don't want, or that are hard, or that are struggles. Maybe it's looking at somebody else that seems like they're moving faster towards their goals and destinations, and we have resentment and jealousy. Or maybe it's we're impatient and we just want to get there quicker. All the things that we don't want, if we focus on them, we'll actually attract them to us, and it'll create more friction in our journey towards that destination, towards that goal, towards that compelling vision. So if we stop focusing on what we're against and we focus on what we're for, we increase the velocity towards that destination, towards that goal. We remove conflict and anxiety and we replace it with creativity and opportunity. We take away friction and we add velocity. If you can do this and just trust and have faith, what you'll find is you will move towards these things faster than you believed possible. You will also find that others will come and join you and help you towards that compelling destination, towards that goal. Trust that the outcome is perfect and it'll happen exactly when it needs to and exactly how it needs to. And if you do that, you'll increase your chances of being in a flow state. If you can live in flow, then it's unbelievable what you can get done and how fast you can get it done.